Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you here to Prog Monster, a channel dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. My name is Murph, and I'm the host of this show. So we're here with my 31 favorite rock albums from the year 1982. This is day 18 and album number 14. We're now into the top half of the list, and this features Scorpions' Blackout album. Probably the first Scorpions album that I became familiar with. I never owned it until now. My friend had it, so we would listen to it. And of course, I'd seen the album around, and a lot of these stuff were played on the radio. So I'm just going to put my glasses on so I can talk a little bit about the album. It's a strong album. They probably considered part of their metal era of rock bands. Their metal era isn't really the same as Judas Priest metal era or Iron Maiden's. This is a kind of a, what do you call it? Like a, like almost like a hair metal type of metal, which isn't really fair because I don't think of them as a hair metal band, but it's kind of in that in that type of metal sound to it. So the album has 9 tracks on it. Released, of course, in 1982, like all the albums we're doing. I like this cover. It's one of my favorite Scorpion covers. They have some very kind of controversial covers. I believe this is Rudolf Schenker here on the cover with his bandages and a couple of forks digging into his eye. Looks like he just put his head through a window too, so it's a little bit of a different... this is produced by Dieter Dierks as well. I think he produced quite a few of their albums. I'm not a huge Scorpions fan, but I have, since the channel came on, I've started to kind of get into some of their back discography, which is really good. I was surprised. I thought a lot of their stuff would sound more like this. Not that this is bad, this is good, but that is just like killer. So anyways, we're here to talk about this particular album. So the title track is Blackout, of course, is the opening track. Really good. Can't Live Without You, of course, and No One Like You are both the two big kind of radio staple songs by them. Maybe 2 of their biggest hits of all time as well. Both really good. Can't Live Without You is probably my favorite Scorpion songs at this point in time, but I suspect that'll all change over the next few years. No One Like You. I never liked that one as much. To me, it's a good, solid track. I don't know, for some reason, I always get this feeling like it's almost like a ballad, even though it's not even close to that sound. You Give Me All I Need, another good track here. China White, I like that a lot as well. And Smoke Is Going Down. Yeah, this is a solid, heavy album. Metal sounding, lots of catchy guitar riffs on this album. Part of the reason why I like it is it's very catchy with lots of hooks. Very 1980-ish sounding. This maybe is this maybe the biggest album by them? I'm not sure. Maybe the better term is the biggest, most well-known album by them, because some of their better hits are on this. Of course, it came out in 1982, like all the albums we're doing here. But a solid album. A jump up, I think, from the previous 2 albums as far as my liking. I think eventually those 2 albums, the Whitesnake album, Saints and Sinner, and the Eloy album, Time to Turn, sorry, I keep wanting to put the turn part first, are both solid albums, but don't have the kind of longevity this one has. So I figured the 3 of them are all pretty close. I just decided to put this one above them just because it had more longevity. I was a lot more familiar with it. So there you have it, the Scorpions Blackout album here today. Number 15. Is number 15? Yeah, no, number 14 on day number 18 of my 31 favorite rock albums from the year 1982. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please hit the like and subscribe. That's much appreciated. You can also make any comments about the album that you want to make, or about the Scorpions, or about the series, or anything you want to say. You can put them in the comments section below. And don't forget the notification bell, and we will be back again tomorrow with yet another episode of my 31 favorite albums from rock albums from 1982. So take care and goodbye.